If you're thinking of buying a Triumph TR6 but would like to road test it, please control yourself.
Alright, it is Monday night, the last day of vacation, the 2nd of January, 2012. And I've been banging on the door for about 6 hours, 5 hours total today. And this is about what we got. It's actually kind of nice. I was pretty scared before. Got a nice curve. And this is the final bubble. I started at that end and worked here. And I'm just working this out. And then once I get this where I like it reasonably, I'll fold this skin over. And yeah, I think the big thing that I had screwed up before was what I should have done earlier was fold this over, fold that over, and constrain the skin along the edge, because I was trying to work it and it was just flopping around. But having that constrained, I can really, hammer and dolly that, and at the sides too. And I wouldn't have cracked this, which I'm still kind of pissed about. You can kind of see here. Can you? Anyway, there's a crack right there. But I'll make that out, not a big deal. Alright. I will continue on. I feel much better than I did. Okay, so I still been having problems in this corner because of this frame. I did this probably like 5 hours, and I spent like 2 hours getting nowhere on this. I should have made the cut here with better access. So what I did is I took an old cat's paw crowbar, cut it off, polished the back, and it's already been rounded off, so I can get this up underneath here. And it's been working well now, so I think this is working. Alright, so fuck it. I cut the flange back. Now I've got access to this, and I must have spent like 3 hours trying to get this lump. It's the size of a grapefruit and ½ inch deep, and it's just so up. I even tried shrinking it from the other side, but no. I'm just gonna work it from the back side. So sometimes just get a bigger boat. So, fuck me, why did I do this? This took like 5 minutes to cut, and I've got it pretty much out in 5 minutes. Okay, so I got the door profile, pretty much where I want it, and so now I'm going to stretch the skin over the frame, because if I want to stretch and work the metal, it's got to pull against something. So to get it into final shape, so I'm going to put a little seam sealer down here. I put some weld-through primer on here, and then I'll work the door. Work the skin over the frame. Alright, here's the finished product. Make sure that seam sealer seals up the sides of the drain holes. But actually there's a spot I need to get again. But I tried to make it look as uniform as I could. It's my first door skinning operation, semi. But yeah, I think this one spot's there. I didn't have a door skinning hammer, which has a little bit of a curve to it. And I don't know. Because of the curve of the door, it actually kind of rides high here. This is about where I wanted it. I may just try and cut that off. Maybe it's too much to worry about. Alright, we'll check it out from the other side. Okay, here's the other side. I'm going to file this little bit off. You can see that, or sand it. And it looks alright. I'm kind of bummed. I'd used a clamp here, it marred the surface here. I didn't think it would, but it did. So, yeah, so now here's the weld. This is just from the hammer and dolly work. I haven't sanded this down yet. So I'll MIG. There's a little crack here, and there's a medium crack there. I don't know, you can't really see it. It says goes to right at the tip of my finger, so maybe 7/8 of an inch. Hopefully I can MIG that up really slowly without warping the shit out of everything. And then I'll MIG up the seam on the back side and work some more metal. Little soapy water. Oh fuck, gotta plug it in. Alright, there you go. So now, actually, I got a little spot to raise here, a couple taps. That's about it, and then I'm on to the next spot. Okay, so I got the majority of it out. I'm using my body file. Find the high spot, just run it diagonally across here and at 90 degrees. Let's see if you can see it here. So you can see high spot, high spots, high spots, high spots. So those are the spots I'll hit. I can feel them. Slight lumps, real slight, and then a high spot in through here. So I'll hit that with my shrinking disc. Okay, so my videos have been weeks of the door, but it's taking longer than I thought, but it's about where I want it now. I had to take about 2 weeks off. I did some business travel, and we had some vacations and stuff, so I haven't touched it in 2 weeks, but I hit it yesterday for a few hours, and it's about where I want it. I've been using the shrinking disc as well as my hammer and dolly and a straight edge, and just working down the edge so that it's about flat where I want it and the profile matches the other side. I've got a gap here that I'm going to have to fill with filler because I can't work this part because the frame's here. And then it just, you know, comes down here. Here's the weld. And I probably got a couple more hours. And the question I have, and I talked to Milo. He gave me some advice. He may even stop by and check it out. And how level is level for filler? These comes down here, and I've got like one tiny low spot here, but they're all only in the 20,000ths range, you know, the dips and the ridges. So I think it's about where I can stop, and I think I'll just let it sit and then move to the next panel and mount the door on the frame as the jig for the rear quarter panel. So thanks.
Great cars and a great deal more.